Earth. Basically, Shorelock is a product that uses a chemical process to allow the accretion of sand in beaches. As we know, we have some coastlines where there are more rocky beaches as opposed to sandy beaches. A lot of the resort real estate is dependent on the quality of the beachfront. What Shorelock does is that it allows for the accretion of sand over like a span of 3 months, and it basically allows the sand to build up over time. And what results is an environment-friendly process that does not disrupt marine life. As I mentioned, with the 4 elements, so one of the components was air. And aside from the big-ass fans, we wanted something that was also cleaning the air. This is very exciting, like something that we just recently started distributing is Dry Wired. Dry Wired is a coating system. The company is big on nanotechnology. It's the leading provider of nanotechnology. They have an architectural product section, and that is what we are representing here in the Philippines. We're the exclusive distributor. So what they have for the architecture and construction is a coating system that basically allows you to clean the air as well as also reduce the amount of maintenance that you have to do outside the building. As we know, with the amount of pollution that we have here in the Philippines, like for example, if you painted exterior surface of a building white, it won't really stay white. Even after a day, it becomes gray already. It's a colorless coating that can be applied after you have your surface coating, and it protects that. It's hydrophobic, so basically water won't stick to it, and it also makes sure that dust will not stick to it. It also has the ability to clean air. So in the States, they actually have used it for, buses. They paint the buses so that the buses, when they move throughout the cities, they would actually clean the air. So it's like a moving air cleaner. They've also used it for buildings, and they could use it for interior and exterior spaces. What's wonderful about it is that, it's a passive system, so you don't need any special gadgets or tools to clean the air. It is photocatalytic. By photocatalytic, I mean that it actually is activated by light. So whether it's daylight or lights within an interior space, that's how the cleaning property of the surface gets activated. So it uses titanium oxide just to clean the air. So it allows people to basically help them with their operating expenses, and at the same time, you can also help do your share in making the environment, cleaner as far as the air is concerned. Just started with Dry Wired. That's one of the products. Loom Active, which is the one that cleans the air. We also have Nano Tint, which is a coating that's also applied on glass. So you know how sometimes you have glass that brings in heat, and for example, for like southern exposures, it really is problematic because yes, you're getting the benefit of daylight, but at the same time, it brings in all these harmful UV rays, and it degrades your furniture, and your thermal efficiency suffers. With the Nano Tint, it basically reduces the heat by like 90%. But at the same time, what it doesn't do is reduce the visible light transmittance. So another product that basically covers both water and air is this gadget or device that you could call the AWG, or atmospheric water generator. So what it does is it gets water from air. So it uses the humidity in a space. We are in a tropical country, so of course there's humidity all the time, and it makes it into drinkable water. So instead of having to ship in or order water from the outside where you have to truck it, you basically have the capabilities to generate potable water in your own homes. And it goes through a 12-stage filtration process, so that guarantees that whatever it is you're drinking has gone through all this cleaning processes to make sure that it's healthy and clean. Really excited because for the 10th year, we're now looking outwards. And one of the things that we laid out from the very beginning, our mission vision, was to make sure that Geogreen does its share with reducing the Earth's carbon footprint. In the past 10 years, we've limited ourselves to just looking inward and looking to the Philippines. We have dealers in Cebu and Davao, and they've helped us, spread that gospel of green throughout the country. And I think it's time, we're right to be able to venture outwards, and we've done well in the past 10 years that we are now expanding operations all over Asia. And we feel that this is really the way we can really walk the talk and not just limit ourselves to just doing something green for the Philippines, because if we really wanted to make a dent in the carbon footprint, we would have to go outwards and expand. And that's what we're looking into now.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Earth, water, wind, and fire. All of nature's elements have